Hello, 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 and welcome to another Rangaroo cast of me, Rangaroo, and today we are doing a 3v3 on Apocalypse Imminent, a map we haven't seen in an awful while. So, on Team Run, on the Bluefor side, we have Honesto, Kawa, and Charly, and on Team 2, on the Redfor side, we have Mesrine, Dodo, Saummure, and Pachidermus. Now, I know this is a team match, as the replay said yet. One of these teams is meant to be representing CPC, the other one I'm not entirely sure, and to be honest I don't know who's on whose team. I don't know if it's a CPC or it's a CPC. So I just refer to them as their name. So let's speed things up, get the deployment phase out the way, and get the match started. Attack early on from Mesrine. Gonna be holding down the sector, and away we go. Any planes? We've got Mirage 1-1C, gonna be dropping in the napalm. Redfor, got a bit of a, quite a big ground push here, not too many helicopters to be seen. And Bluefor doing the same thing, both sides going for pretty heavy ground pushes off of the bat, no helicopter rushes, so to speak. And did he just napalm his own bridge? Wait, hang on. He napalmed, but this is your entry ray into the sector. He should have, like, over here. Will he succeed in this? They can't get over here. Very, really bloody odd nate position. I'm just going to guess that's a misclick. Yeah, both sides just rolling on in as it speeds up a wee bit. So BTRs and then 1-on-3's the card to get through. No, he's going to go through his own napalm. No. Not a good idea. You have Tigers setting up on the river. A link through shuttle, quite a big helicopter, like attack helicopter force here. Got linked to the Hellfires as firing array. And Bluefor are going to get into the town first. Redfor sort of stopping. Not really moving up actually. But we do have the Burrentinos. He just waiting for the perfect opportunity to napalm Bluefor's forces as the diggers get out. And now he is going to move them up. He's waiting for the perfect timing. And just dropping a crap ton of bombs at the same time. That's a pretty cool play. Allow the enemy to get in there and just blow the everlasting crap out of him. And he's got a second Burrentino. Oh, that is nice and hot. Getting a lot of the infantry in there. He's going to be able to easily go in with his infantry and clear them up. Or if you have, you got a nice sniper shot, yeah. With his little mortar cannon. Down the south. Pretty just passive play. Got some of my 24s over here. Nothing really too much. I think Harry might be going for the MIs. They're just holding their sides down at the bottom. But in the middle, Spetsnaz unloading a lot of Spetsnaz. Like 40 men worth. And some Russian Marines. Some more Soka Pehotas. BTA is going to give some nice cover in fire with its 30mm autocannon. And once the napalm dissipates, which will be roughly nowish. Well, once it dissipates, you can easily move up his forces and take control over the town. Yeah, let's go on array. Some artillery being fired. What do we have here? What do we have here? Right, where's the artillery? Or is it over here? Or is it down here? No. Is that not? Oh, I bloody missed him. There's two AS-90s here. Pretty heavy artillery pieces. Get 120 points a pop. So some pretty heavy firepower. BO getting some. Oh, a little lag here. And NATO just going to be playing the ATGM game. And the ATGM game will be very nice up here, as it's a lot of open ground. No cover whatsoever. So Lynxes and the BOs and Tigras and Tigers will easily knock him out. Speaking of knockout, here comes the nuke park, and that is just Not do too much damage. It only gets like 10 Spetsnaz in an entire run. Does have a lot of his infantry sort of in the back line a bit. Yeah, not the most successful nuke run. That'll speed us up. Bit slow, bit passive. Bluefor bringing out any more infantry? Yeah, they are. Getting quite a bit of infantry. It seems like 2 players going to be pushing up. Yeah, 2 players. Charly and Kawa. I don't believe I properly spelled Charly. Probably a stylized Ray he used for his username. And we've got Leopard 2A5, the big beast. Gonna be rolling up in the Delta. There's no real heavy tanks here. Easy knock out all the stuff. Probably going to be seeing an ATGM plane or a bunch of ATGMs on Leopard 2A5 very soon. Got infantry coming in. We got diggers and also the stollies, but the Emron run free, so that will be good enough. We got reserve infantry as well, so reservists. They're going to be trying to contest the Spetsnaz. Yeah, this will probably be a pretty bloody fight. Bluefor could maybe push him out. But there are Spetsnaz here, and you don't want to be in the receiving end of Spetsnaz. Harrier's dropping in bombs, and he moves out the way. AMX is going across the bridge. More reservists unloading. And that should allow Bluefor to capture the middle. Oh, good bombing on there again, a helicopter. As the other Tigers fly away. Redfor got quite a bit of air power right now. Dropping some more bombs on some patch of empty grass. Recon down bottom, spotting Spetsnaz. Just plopped by the Centurion. Just run big old boom. More arty. A lot of planes coming out from Redfor, SU, MiG-29s, a lot of bombers. You're going to continue trying to bomb those helicopters. He's going to bomb town, bomb that forest. And yeah, nothing really too much. More artillery and Concords falling them back. The Berentinos firing together and just burning up the town. Berentinos are a really nasty unit to deal with, because even though they have a pretty short range for an artillery piece, like see, they just got like direct. Yeah, AS-90 got like direct hit on the Berentino. Only loses like 4 HP bars because it's the T-72. God damn it, a very nicely heavily armored T-72. So it's a real pain to kill with counter artillery. You have to get a direct shot of either a tank or a decent ATGM to actually do any damage. But you can't because it's in the back lines, protected by all these ATGM and infantry units. So bit of a pesky unit to deal with. We do have Redfor moving in, gonna clear up the town, but Bluefor is bringing up a bunch of infantry. Some territorials, a lot of reserve infantry from Bluefor. Redfor opting for a more expensive kind, like more Strictly and Spetsnaz. SU's dropping lots of bombs, a bit of smoke, and it's just a back and forth infantry battle. Artillery being dropped an awful lot of smoke. I think he's just trying to block line of sight for the ATGMs. Trying to block Redfor's ATGM line of sight. Another Berentino. Is that 3 Berentinos? No. Oh, bloody hell, there's 3 of them. He's going to be firing a napalm volley into the centre once again. I believe you can get up to 4 of them in I believe it's 4 per guard. In terms of Berentinos, or is it 2? I'm not entirely sure. You have a bunch of cluster artillery fired into Alpha. He's trying to get the AS-90s. Actually, 2 AS-90s there. Jeez. A lot of heavy firepower, but he only gets a few supply trucks. And Redfor still contesting the town. Seems like he may be able to hold on to it. Not much Bluefor staff here. And almost a dead reserve its squad. And yeah, these diggers are gonna have to dig themselves their own grave. As they oh no, they're gonna live. They're gonna just barely live, holding on to life. More BTRs. They do like know how Redfor, because all their transports are bleeding amphibious, they can just go across the river and just ignore these bridges, which are usually very nasty choke points. So you can just go across the river and then unload the infantry. And Bluefor actually putting their AA tracked rapiers in the river because they can also do that. Seems like it's mostly like submerged. And this artillery wars back and forth to try and stun the BTRs and other pesky units. And Bluefor bringing out a lot more infantry once again. More territorials, more diggers. Some M48s now. And they're going to get right into the centre of the town, contesting those Spetsnaz. Cluster artillery on the Bluefor forces here, might get a few tracked rapiers. Yeah, there's a few tanks here and there. Oh, BTR 90s in more directly in them. Very expensive transport, the BTR 90. So he doesn't want to lose out by dragging it right into the centre of the town. And that thing hardly has any armour, and yeah, good old bomb on territorials. Redfor really showing their air dominance this match. And napalm dominance with all these bloody Barantinos. Really bringing in the heat. And they need to like capture, they need to capture Delta's. Bluefor still in the lead by 200 points. Redfor haven't even got any at all yet. Just need like one guy needs to save up 400 points to plop a CV in Delta because they have control over the site. They have control over the sector. SU chasing off the planes. More diggers coming in, just pouring in the infantry into this literal hellhole. More reservists. That's he's handling his own troops a bit. Obviously don't want to be causing friendly fire on your troops. We've got some Canadian pioneers in the TH-49. That's a very interesting little APC. It's like a Canadian LAV. Very nice old armoured transport. And very boxy shaped. Don't know what the chassis for the vehicle is. I think it's its own little unique chassis. I think it's quite a cool vehicle. Reminds me of the British Warrior. The APC. More infantry pouring in, more tanks, cheap and Mark IIs, very nice cheap 35 point tank. With a lot of armour and a fairly okay gun. TH is giving fire and support. The best thing autocannons can do. Same with the Mi-24As here. Just firing into the middle. And just the amount of munitions that's indirectly being brought into this middle sector is bloody crazy. Just constant artillery, constant bombing runs, constant Barantinos, just being all put into this goddamn powder keg. I mean, the town is just completely charred up. All burnt to a crisp. And both sides are still just bringing in the infantry to the slaughter. Now, Bluefor actually have control over the sector. Got a nice little CV right in the corner. Give them a good old +1 advantage. There's only 16 minutes left. Redfor really needs to knock out that CV sometime. It will take him a bit to get over 200 points at a +1 tick. because they really have good control over the middle. They just need a bloody CV. Oh, how many Type 59s are over here? That's a lot of Type 59s. It's more than the average Road of Tanks match. Jeez. And they're all just going in. I like how all their guns raised up in parade formation. Maybe that's what the guns is. And he's going to be going across the open field. I mean, that's a lot of Type 59s. Going across the open field, and ATGMs from the links. We got some little barrage of automatic grenade launchers to give them some good firing support. Very nice little cheap helicopter for killing infantry units, and it has a very cool tracer effect. And all of those are 40mm grenades. It's a pretty great. Oh, 30mm grenades, never mind. It's the AGS-17, not the American one. "30 minutes left." It's still just a complete grind in the mid. Complete grind. More Barantinos. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, finally they're bringing up a CV, and they're bringing up an infantry CV, so it can't get ATGM'd, as this really puts you into a very nasty position. If you do have a vehicle CV, you're most likely going to get ATGM'd easily, even if in the back lines. And infantry CVs, I believe, are hard to spot in a Jeep. The unload jet. Is he going to bring it into the town? That might be a good idea. Be nice and covered and protected. They're a little bit too close to the front lines. Just maneuver it around. You need to like stop it sometime soon. Get it into the sector, and he does. Lot more planes from Redfor. Not too many planes this match from Bluefor, just a few Harriers and one F-11C and the Mirage. Not really too much, and Redfor just bringing out the SUs and the Axe and bloody MiGs all bleeding time. A lot of smoke onto the mid. Bluefor going to be going right in. I see second TV coming up to Delta, BTR-70 this time. And he's going to get right in the air of the diggers. Territorials as well being poured in. And just very smoky. Very smoky. I mean, like, the whole town is literally covered in smoke. Except for a few parts, but it's covered in smoke. It's all about smoke. I think my computer's slowing down a bit because it's got a particle effects. You know, artillery back and forth. Redfor trying to pick off NATO AA positions with ADATs and Saummures. I mean, just look at all the bloody craters. This place has been completely saturated by artillery. Su-25Ts coming in and gassing out as fast as they came. Mortars firing into town. This thing is keeping up the smoke. Good idea, because he can then bring up his infantry and at least get into a sector before fighting. And you want to be in a sector with infantry because it makes them more harder to kill. Getting dispatch. Spread out his THs. So not all grouped up, and Redfor are catching up to Blue. +3. What did they kill? Oh, they got the NATO CV and Echo with a bunch of artillery. It's been blind fire in the area, causing it to move. And at +3 will give them just enough so they can catch up to blue. But yeah, still pretty neck on neck in this 5 minutes. That can go anyone's way. If Bluefor can deny Redfor from keeping a CV on Delta, it'll be good to go. But here comes the Brontinos, bringing in even more napalm. Just burning the area to a crisp. Four minutes left to go. Redfor catching up. Blue really need to kill CV sometime. Another Bernardino, yeah. And the constant Bernardino strikes is really strategically sound because it blocks off his bridges most of the time as well, denying Bluefor from gaining any access into the town, which Redfor been heroically holding for this entire time. In this bloody battle. And Red now in the lead. Outplus run. After doing a bit of a bombing run, moving up into Foxtrot. A little bit of a sneaky push here. Trying to consolidate their victory. Saummure's going on the ridge line. Plopping lots of ATGMs down on the infantry, on the AP, on the bloody tanks down below. Type 59's being blocked off. I know they're stunned in the fire, going to be slowly losing all their HP. And he did spot CV and Fox shots in with +2, and that's a really secure red for the GG. Let's speed us up. And if yeah, they actually capture the zone as a run final, hoorah! And that will be a good game to Redfor, gaining a bit of a good old KD advantage compared to blue. Really, the Barantinos helped him secure outside. At any time Bluefor did a push, the Bernardinos has said nope. Boom, 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 boom. Fire, blood and guts everywhere. But a very good match, yeah. And yeah, just good solid play from both sides. Yep, and I guess that's all I have time for. This has been another Rangroo cast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.